Okay, can I be heard? Is a question. Can I be heard? Apparently, yes. Okay. So, stream number 1, because I felt like playing and I need something to work in my life. So anyway, this is just some guy, me, hold on, I'm trying to log into my stream monitoring laptop because my current system can't handle both. Okay. So anyway, if you've seen me around before, my first playthrough wrapped up on a bit of a sour note, or at least it will. But here I am again with a second playthrough. So I've been doing some research, doing some testing for what I want to do with this. And basically it comes down to me tilting all the game settings into my favor. So let's see, lazy islands, how about that? So anyway, first off, we'll get to the settings here. So, normal difficulty, other than the settings I adjust. So, let's have a look at the guide for what the hell these settings do. First off, you have daytime speed, how fast day passes. So by default it's 1, 0.5 is half speed, and 2 is double the speed. And I want daytime to mostly remain the same. So, not messing with that. I want this to be a pretty focused playthrough, mostly on progression. Yeah. Now, nighttime speed, on the other hand, I do want to lower because I want to have more time to catch nighttime pals. Now, both day and nighttime speed go by the same scaling, so, you know. And this way, it'll go by at half the speed it usually does. But I tested that out a little bit in a previous world off stream. And let's go ahead and lower it further. I want it around 2.25 about a quarter of the time, or goes on for like 4 times the usual amount. Or I could just do 0.1 where it goes by a tenth. So 10 times the length for nighttime. I want my pals to be rested, etc. It's good. Now, experience rate, since this is lazy islands, all the way. I don't want to have to frickin' do anything for XP, really. XP... I want to be on the fast track. I want to get to the end game quick. I don't want to be waiting around for shit. Even though I'm going to be waiting around for shit anyway, so I want the main thing to be resources, kind of. PAL capture rate. Kind of want this to be as high as casual, which I think is the max. So there. PAL appearance rate, I don't really want to be additionally challenged, but 1.5 seems a pretty good place to be for ease of finding pals to capture. Now, damage from pals and damage to pals, I think this also applies to my pals. And from my pals on other pals. So I don't really want to mess with that. Not really. Now, hunger depletion rate. All the way down. Stamina reduction rate. All the way down. I don't want to have to frickin' fall out of the sky. Ever. PAL auto health regeneration rate. That could also apply to enemy pals. I don't want to mess with that. Sleep health regen, that's only for me. If they sleep, I want them to be fully healed as soon as they hit the PAL box, more or less. Okay, so damage from player, damage to player. I'm probably gonna go with low, low, high, high. But high, high means you're going to be doing way too much damage to pals in order to catch them. And that's a problem. But we'll try this and see if it works. Well, okay, actually no. I am utterly used to 1. So I'll just keep it at 1. And I hate that this doesn't snap to the intervals. That makes sense. Okay, so player hunger depletion, practically nothing. Stamina reduction, practically nothing. Player auto health regen, I kind of want this to be high, honestly. This is a lazy playthrough. I don't want to frickin' have to work for shit. I want to be a god, basically. Sleep health regen maxed out as well. Damage to structure multiplier, practically nothing. Structure deterioration rate, absolutely nothing, because I don't want anything to go away. Also, maximum number of dropped items in world, set it to the maximum, because sometimes things on the ground will not spawn if things at your base are messy. So no thank you. I want everything available. Gatherable items multiplier. I've debated about this. And it means that I'd be weighed down a lot more by a lot of basic things, which is inconvenient. And I don't have infinite weight. So no, we're not going to go to the extreme, but we will go slightly more than usual. Gatherable objects health multiplier. This is kind of a double-edged sword. On the one hand, if you bring it all the way up, it's very easy to farm unlimited resources from one node. However, it's a lot harder to exhaust that node if you want to build on top of it. So it's not exactly the thing to adjust, so I'm just going to keep it where it is. Gatherable objects respawn interval. Now, this, in my understanding, how quickly gatherable? Yeah, I'm looking at a Steam guide here. So 1 is the normal rate, 0.5 is resources respawn twice as fast. So basically it's amount of time before the next respawn. And I'm going to set it all the way down because I don't want to be waiting for things to come back. At least not very long. Dropped items multiplier all the way up because I hate having to farm PAL fluids, organs, whatnot at the usual rate. Now, also, time in hours to incubate massive egg. Other eggs also require time to incubate. In casual mode, this was 0. Let's keep it at 0. Enable raid events. No. No raid events. Death penalties? Also no. Maximum number of guilds, this is actually the number of players you can have in a guild. I just want me. I don't care about others. Anyway, max pals working at base, pump it up. Pump that shit up. So anyway, I'm at 20 times the experience rate for this, and it's going to be weird, but I hope it'll be worth it. And yeah, that's about it. So the main reason why this is so skewed to night over day is because pals sleep at night, and you can skip the night whenever you want. So what's the point of having a short nighttime? Pals regain sanity when they're asleep. It's good to have. So make their sleep time longer. You know? Anyway, I think that's about all for the settings. Lazy Islands. Here we go. And then character creation soon. Just stay with my name. Now, I'm going to go with something completely weird and not at all human. I could go with the green girl. Yeah, let's go green. Green's nice. I kind of like the resting bitch face. That's fine. Glowing eyes. Because nobody cared. And I am a god, after all. Let's just do all the hair green as well. Just a forest girl, I guess. Don't know what the hair should be though. I kind of liked this hairstyle during testing, so that's fine. It's fine. Face, eyebrow color is good. Yep. Green girl. Just lazy grass girl or moss girl or something. Yep. I typically don't adjust any of the body sliders because what's the point if you look completely frickin' freakish. So anyway, gonna grab this, then turn right back around because I need pal spheres, etc., etc. So, general plan of this playthrough is just do whatever the fuck. And as easily as possible. I plan to avoid as much manual work as possible. And but it involves a lot of running around. So there's going to be a lot of running around. Okay, mini break incoming, and I need to go to the bathroom as well, so I'm just going to leave you here while I go do that. Okay. Sorry about doing that like 20 minutes into the stream. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Anyway, time to hop around the islands. See whatever the fuck I can do. On my first playthrough, I had no idea that button existed, even though it was right friggin' there in front of my face. So, fuck me, basically. So anyway, I'm going to be using a map overlay that you're probably going to see and be confused about. So, I can actually determine where the fuck I am, where the fuck I want to be going. Also, it's zoomed out way too fucking much, and I have no idea why. Oh, kitty. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, how did I set this? Seriously? Show hide lock. Actors polling rate. Trace line. Okay, fine. It's okay, I guess. 7 of 8, okay. Must have hit F8 at some point that I didn't need to. I don't know why I'm showing stone at this point. So let's just hide rock. I think I was doing like some surveying in previous world because I don't know, I'm obsessed with getting the perfect base camp running, and I found it, so that's why I'm making this. Good. Get this chest if I can find it. Fall damage is still a problem. So I'll be trying to grab the rocks as much as I can. And there's our chest. Hopefully it doesn't need a key. Okay, it does need a key, but I have it. Feathered hairband 1. Really? Really? Okay. Time to respawn. Next spot. You're going to hear this a lot during the beginning, because it's just that advantageous. In my previous playthrough, I thought I'd have to fall from a great height for death warping. Not the case. Not the case at all. Obviously. Yay, he gave me something. Yay. Nope. Too unlazy. Let's just death warp again. Let's do the death warp again. I want something from here. And I forgot exactly what. There should be a chest in the area, according to the map. Also, I need to make sure to turn off my browser because I do not need it. And I want to save system resources because my computer is a potato. Or at least my video card is. Anyway, we're going over here. Yeah. Half the reason why I slowed the stamina depletion rate so much is because I want to swim, damn it. I don't want to drown when I swim. And I want to climb. I want to run. I want to do. So I don't want to be hampered on that. So I'm probably not going to level stamina. That frees up some things. And I want this chest too. Now, I'm not going off of notes. I'm just winging it. And I see a fast travel point over there, so I'm going to go over there. Before I death warp. Once again. It's so handy that there's effectively a death warp button you could push. Which isn't bad. Now, actually, this is probably the one down the hill from Beginnings. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, whatever. We'll pick up some things. And then we'll death warp. Take 5 seconds to finish my drink. Respawn. And then head to the next. Let's go up the beach or something. Talk to this dude because he has interesting stuff to say, not necessarily give us. Unfortunately. Wool is good. I like wool. Wood is good. I like wood. Yeah, and you're going to notice I'm gaining frickin' levels like gangbusters because of the XP rate hike I did. That basically makes everything simpler. And on that note, I am going to up my carry weight with the points I've gathered and move along. And I really hate that Overwolf does this frickin' weird ass bullshit over my goddamn gameplay when I show or hide the fricking minimap. I can click through it, but I end up clicking through it and hitting something. Or wasting an arrow, or whatever. Pain in the ass. Let's get on with getting these places and things. Get this church going. Get a chest. Get a level of capture. Okay, and then respawn. Alright, this one? I think so. Yeah. Okay, this one's pretty simple. I'm not going to get that other shit because it's all on cliffs. Yet. I'm not going to get it yet. I will get it later. Most likely. While I'm exploring in that region. I want to touch this and get the chest on the beach. Maybe both of them. Yeah, and I'm not capturing anything yet because lazy. And I want to only capture what is needed. I think. Cloth outfit 1, we can use that if I had ancient civilization parts. Wonderful. By the way, during a testing world, I got a legendary schematic for cloth armor, and I felt insulted. We got it from the Chillid on that hill, on that one hill. And it was cool, but why? And I don't have the parts to make this thing. So, worthless fluff and all that. But I will be trying to go ahead and farm the other legendary schematics because I want everything and I want to do everything in this playthrough, including kill Jetragon, kill and or capture. And that's going to be a bit of a process. Also, I should make some things. Like a torch. Just a torch. We'll get everything else when we're back at the beginner hill. I'm just trying not to frickin' freeze to death when night comes. 'Cause oh lord, he coming. Or she. I don't know the gender of night. Nope. This. Thank you. Respawn. Now, while I am death warping everywhere and there's no death penalty, I don't want to be dying constantly while I'm actually adventuring. Did I already do this one? I can't remember. Let's just go there and see if I have. I have not. Okay. Cool. Very cool. These guys are out of my league right now. Let's talk to this dude. Cool. I like my wool because it allows me to make things that are actually beneficial. Like hold up. Distributing pointages. Now, I am getting the wood structure set, but I don't really plan to make wood structure because I'm kind of holding out for stone for the resilience factor. Even though I'm not going to be rated, it just makes more sense. And it's more aesthetically pleasing to me than something that can burn. Because that something that can burn can actually burn from my own pals trying to fight something that's within the base or near the base. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to make everything out of stone instead. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see how quickly I can get to that point. Now I feel silly for making the torch, but I do need to see things. Alright. Next. I want to carry the world. I don't want to be weighed down by the world. The world can suck my ass. Alright. Let's head back to the beginnings here. Okay, by this point we've explored all the corners of this archipelago. And just the corners. Talked to that lady for some wood. Now we're picking up stones. Some foods. And we're waiting kind of for nighttime before we try to catch anything. Because it lets us get the jump on anything we try to capture. Well, not necessarily capture, but you get the point. We get the jump on any combat action. Yeah, and you see the berries respawn ultra quickly because of one of the world settings we did. And that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Difficulty is meaningless in a video game unless you apply meaning to it, and I refuse to apply meaning to the difficulty of my video game. So do with that what you will. Let's make some tools. I'm not going to make a wood club because gathering tools do just as fine for weakening pals. And they seem a little more resilient. I'm going to make that first pal sphere though, because it's part of the tutorials. And I want to get rid of that frickin' thing. What else do I make? Fine, I'll make a club. But it's getting replaced as soon as I make a bow. Fighting with my keybinds real quick. Just real quick. Mm-hmm. 100 XP for that. I do need more before the end of things. So I'm gonna get more. Now it's nighttime. And one thing I really want is a daydream. Why daydream? Because they fight alongside you and your active pal if you have the necklace. And in order to get the necklace, I need to capture a daydream. Oh my god. So I'm leveling up like gangbusters. I really do not need too many of these cativas, but they are going to be useful later on for harvesting stone at the base when I establish that base. Hello. Get wrecked. Oh, come on now. Don't be that way. Set her on fire. Always a good time. Alright. Do more torch. Alright, get in the ball. Now, since I put the capture rate all the way up, I could probably just throw the ball and get her, but fuck my luck and all that. And I want 3 of these. Okay, 20%. Didn't have to waste the ball to see that, but okay, I'm stuck. Why? Because game is done, that's why. Alright, that's close. Yeah, fuck. Fine. Get set on fire, please. Now, it does take multiple hits in order for something to get set on fire with your torch, so just bear that in mind if you're trying the same thing as I am. Also, it increases capture rate to have them on fire. Nope. Alright, that's 3. I think that's enough of those. Because they aren't exactly the best workers, in my experience. They gather, they handiwork, they transport, but that's it. So, yeah, it's not exactly the greatest. We're going to need more wool. I am not going to be capturing land balls until I establish a base because, well, we don't have a lot of friggin' spheres, so. Also, I'm going to be eating raw meat. Because who cares? Alright, and then another thing I want to do is make a parachute. So, just a basic parachute will do. I have yet to look into other gliding methods, but I like parachute. Parachute is a PAL slot I can dedicate to something else. And it's not all that bad for getting around in the beginning. So, props. Pick things up off the ground. Don't do hard work. Okay. Alright, bring this down. Then parachute. We'll have to figure out the shield as well in a moment. Now it does take a while, but I can make it go faster, ever so slightly. Thanks. Right, I was gonna try to figure out the shield. Wood fiber, etc. Okay. Only way to get fiber at this stage is to fuck up trees. Just do a couple trees, then look for a rock, and you'll be fine. So I mentioned I want to get to the point where I'm using stone for most of my building. And that's mainly for aesthetics, but with the heightened experience rate, it should be pretty simple to get there. This is taking forever. Alright, where's my dude? There he is. Get that shield. Have my helper help me. Okay, how many arrows? 30. Okay, well, we want a bow. So we're gonna go ahead and take a axe to these trees for fiber. Also, never underestimate the power of wood in crafting everything. You're going to need a lot of wood for a lot of things. And I think that's it for now. Let's make more arrows. How about that? I like arrows. Alright, which one of these is better for helping me work? They're all pretty terrible. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Alright, that's enough. Nope. Stop it. Okay. Get that out of there. Alright, now for something a little fun that I probably shouldn't be doing in the dark. Whee! You can slide. And I had no idea about that before going through this research for this playthrough. All you gotta do is run while crouching on a downward incline. and you slide. Isn't that fun? Also, my Stretchly app is telling me to do breaks every half hour now. Only because my doctor said that was a good idea. So yeah. Okay, pal fluids. And ice. Ice organs. Not exactly what I was going for, but okay. Not the only thing I was going for. I was actually intending to catch. Well, anyway. You. Good job. And I want this. I'm only going to take the weight stat to 1,000. And then put into health after that. Because I don't want to get one shot. Sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like a very bad idea. Oops. Alright. Daydream, help me kill your friends. Said help me kill your friends. If only I could cancel the frickin' bow drawing. It'd be fun. Anyway. Got a pen gullet that I want to capture. Get in the ball. He's going to be useful at the base we make to produce food, among other things. Same thing with the Cativas, but that's mainly for stone harvesting, and I'd rather get a Tombat instead, because he is much better and faster. And I'm leveling so much into carry weight that it barely matters. His in-party benefit. We're at 15 arrows. Hate it. Hate it a lot. Hey, we got a Tombat. Okay, well, we're not ready for that yet. This is why I made nights so frickin' long. Because I want these pals. Oops. Wrong ball. We're also going to need a couple tansies and whatnot. Get in the ball before I kill you. There we go. Alright, 2 Tombats ready to go. Depressos. I want my Daydream to help. since I don't have arrows, gonna have to go all sick house on their asses, old style. Yes, I do dodge into projectiles a lot. No, it does not matter. More depressos. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to swap this out. What I normally do is have one tool, one melee weapon, one ranged weapon, and then whatever the fuck in the other one. It's usually a grappling gun, but, well, not usually a grappling gun, not in my previous playthrough, but during testing, grappling gun has been a thing. A major minor thing. Could you please just get in your ball? Okay. You're not going to do shit. Might as well be in your ball. Anyway, we need, we don't need Gumos. Because why would we? They're only good at one thing. Well, they're not even good at one thing. They can only do one thing. That one thing can be done by a Tansy, which I would rather have, because Tansies can do multiple things. And I like when pals do multiple things. Good job. And this Tombat's having a conniption. Mostly ignore him until it is time to capture. Oh, Vixie! Oh my god! Well, that's a Vixie I don't have to catch. Good. Also, I don't have any spheres, so I can't really catch shit. So I'm just gonna kill this one. Yep. Gives me leather though, which is nice. Fox Sparks, I do need one, but I don't have a sphere, which is a requirement. Alright. Can you help me with the one? Yeah, okay. Good. Again, I am lazy, so I am probably not going to pick things up off the ground that are right in front of me. I normally don't think about that kind of thing. Normally think what's on the ground is garbage. As evidenced in my first playthrough. Past the first hour or 3. Alright, day 11 note. What was I doing? Oh, right, I don't have my map. Let's get that on right now. And sorry for the ads on the screen. The overlay map wants you to pay to get rid of the ads, and I'm like, fuck you. I don't pay shit. So I'll just have ads on screen. Enjoy. Ads for the mod overlay creator, whatever you want to call it. Where was I going? Right, I was going to swing by the area down below to get Vixies and shit. But then I already got a Vixie, so... Plus I'm superlatively low on Hal Spheres. So it's kind of a no-go at this point in time. Also, my game is pretty framey sometimes. Don't freak out. It's not you, it's me. It is my video card struggling with this game. Struggling to play this game at 1080p and also record video and also render a map. Okay. Now, I did try, well, in my previous playthrough, I did film. And the frame rates were so bad that I had to try reducing my resolution, and I hated it. Let's go up and get this fast travel point. Because why not?
Yep.
Fuck you. Okay. I just want to show the map. That's all.
Yep.
I just want to have a mini-map on my screen that works without ads. Is that too much to ask in this day and age? Probably. Because everybody, including me, is trying to hustle. And struggling to. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can play in full screen and record at the same time. It's usually fine with the mini-map and all while I'm not recording, while OBS is closed, and while I am just chilling out in general. But, yeah. Something needs to change. Because random lag spikes are my bane. Okay, so, struggling to think what the next step would be for various things. Because I'm trying to basically stall for time and get experience enough to get up to using stone construction, which is at level 18. And that shouldn't be a problem with the experience rate hiked up so high. So yeah. I'm basically doing a nomad run until stone structure. Might do this. These are good for judging spacing of things and alignment of things. But in my most recent testing, I found that it's actually better just to use the foundations and trial and error that out. A lot faster too. A lot more accurate. I'm just unlocking everything under the sun. Pretty much. Get this tropical outfit just in case I can't get a heat-resistant pelt armor before I end up going for huge dragon eggs. Because, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Also, repair kits and alarm bells are kind of superfluous when you don't get raided. Same with hanging traps, same with bear traps, same with pretty much everything. Everything protective. Now, wooden gates and wooden defensive walls are actually good for keeping random pals out of your base. So I'm probably going to get them. But otherwise, not too important. Not the most important things. So yeah, this is me playing a game strangely. That's the whole point. Playing the game in a way that people don't normally play because people are obsessed with being challenged. And reducing challenge is seen as weak. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to have fun. You don't need to yuck my yum, okay? But you do it anyway, because you're fucking an asshole. Oh, there it is. Looking for that chest. Because I want your spheres. I want your spheres. Alright. I'm mostly wandering, looking for sources of experience and progression that don't involve setting down roots that I would have to uproot anyway in favor of making stone foundations. And that's basically it. Funny, I am a very forest-colored girl running around the countryside in search of setting down stone foundations instead of wood. Whereas in my testing things, I would go the opposite direction and make a very stone-looking girl and have them obsess about wood structures. Making everything out of wood. Anyhow. Quiet. The quiet of the night. Yeah, my map's not even updating right now. because it's so lagged. Now, it would be lagged, I think, anyway, even if I did reduce the resolution for my game. At least that's what it did during testing on my previous world. My first playthrough world. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it is what I can afford. And I've had this video card for more than 7 years now, so nostalgia is here. And detour for a spear, or sphere, not spear. Spear, sphere, whatever. It's got a P in it. Alrighty, so we're almost to the place where I set up camp, but we're not ready to set up camp yet. Here, have at. Kaboom, bitch. Army of depressos here. Unfortunately, I don't have an army of daydreams to deploy yet. See, babe, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Except I should probably switch to your sister here. Can you please fight? Go up there and fight. Thank you. God. My God. Some fire to help me out. Pickaxe. Doesn't matter. Still gets in the ball. Still gets on fire. Here, fight this. Alright, that's enough. Get in the ball. 4 tombats. That's nice. Oh my God, the depressos are everywhere, my dude. Fighting things off with a pickaxe is not ideal, but it is sometimes necessary. We are at level 17 now, and I will be pumping health, because I like living. I don't like dying. Despite what the first several minutes of the run work, I do hate dying. Dude, get in here and fight. Thank you. There goes my club. Hardly mattered. At this point, I get more damage out of my pickaxe and shit. What are you doing? Swap to my main daydream. Maybe. So, the puppers are asleep, of course. And that's the whole point. How much wool do I have? Not very much at all. Should get more wool. But I'm not going to. Because I'm going to be swapping to mostly leather for my armor needs after a fashion. At least for a while. Before I get to metal and stuff like that. Glorious, glorious day. Yeesh. Alright. By the way, this thing still casts light even though it's damaged. Pro tip. So, this is going to be home. Might not look like much yet, but it's going to be home. Just gonna set down a PAL box here until I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Put a Tombat in. Most likely this one, actually. Well, the Workaholic is nice. Yeah, the Workaholic. Put the Workaholic in here. Wood chest, of course. This is all going to be temporary. We're going to build a massive castle around this place. It's not going to look super nice, but it is going to help us organize everything we need. Put my leather and other junk in here. Which we got? Primitive workbench, a shoddy bed. We're familiar with the primitive workbench. Works fine. I may cover up some of the spawn areas initially, but that's okay because it's not going to be permanent. Do a repair bench because I hate looking at weird ass weapon damaged messages and bullshit like that. Also, I can turn off my map now. Set turn off my map now. Thank you. I'm just gonna stand up and stretch because it has me going every half hour on that. And it really helps my legs. My legs get so damn stiff with these physical therapy appointments and other stuff, and it's not exactly the most ideal, but it's better than languishing in nothingness. Okay, it wants me to do a shoddy bed. Right, and he's just going to town. I need wood. I need woodly wood. Fortunately, I did not find a tansy. Need my axe. Thank you. And I need another chest. I need all the storage. All day, every day. Okay. Put those in there. Put these in here. Because we do not need them right now. And we need more wood. The woodliest wood that ever did wood. Yeah, take your breaks, man. I'm not giving you anything, so take your time. Take all this, put it in here. So this is pretty much the only time that my Tombat's going to be able to have the wherewithal to mine ore instead of stone. And why that is, I will have to get to later. So yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. Kinda. Alright, and then upgrades. People upgrades. Feed box, straw pal beds. You do that. You. Feed box here. Build it. Okay, actually, I do want some frickin' workers, so here's a couple. some handy workers. Yeah, help everybody out here. And I will eat the bread, you can eat the other stuff. Okay. No upgrades. Campfire, berry plantation, work pals to base. We need more wood, as usual. Tombat's back at it again. Just make the berry plantation anywhere. And we're not going to plant it yet, so what was the other thing? Berry plantation, it was campfire, okay. Campfire, go here, I guess. We could start our berries to baking, but I'm not entirely enthused by that thought. So here, have another daydream. Then upgrade to the next. Pal gear workbench and a statue of power. This is the part where it gets weird. And a little bit tricky. Statue of power, power workbench. So we need more cloth, which we don't have enough wool to make yet. So I'm going to have to go out hunting again. Right here, have a dainty eater or diet lover, and yeah. We just need stone for the other things, so I'm like, okay, well, fine. Botanical barrier. Let's go botanical barrier here. Have the Pengullet around to help with random shit. Of course he's gonna sleep, because he's not nocturnal. Who'd have thunk it? Wood club. I don't think that's viable anymore. Let's make a bat instead. Okay, can I please reorganize my party to the point where it actually makes sense? Okay. We killed another tree. Right, I wanted to make a bat. Because it is so much better than walking around with a club instead. Thank you, thank you. Put all that in there. put all this in here. And, not that hungry. My pal is, though. Okay, so how hungry is everybody? Not that hungry. So yeah. Let's go run around, see what we can see, get that this live monk effigy, that live monk effigy, every live monk effigy within the area. Then come back when we actually have wool to make our pal gear workbench. Then we can do more hunting. I'm probably not going to come back to base until level 18, so there's that. Then we can start actually building the base out. Now, my particular style of building a base out is probably going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to set up the farming apparatuses to help me do that, and then I'm going to probably try setting up the foundations off stream. And then we'll have to get to this tomorrow. I am going to plan to play daily on stream. Work in progress. I want that one. What do I have to do to get that one? Things are waking up now. And I want tansies. Come on, help me out. Help me catch this fucker. Okay, well, you're not doing shit. Two is plenty. Kind of. That's level 18, so now I can do the foundations I actually want. I'm going to learn them right now. Well, do these things too. I want all of these. Stone structure. And the Giga Glider. Fine. I don't know. I kind of want to transition into PAL-based gliding after a while, because I hear it's better in several ways. But I'm going to have to watch a guide about that kind of thing, or analysis, or whatever. Okay. There we are. And I am not going to be picking up skill fruits until I actually need them. That first one was a bit of a fluke. Alright, and I'm going to get Cativas as well. if I can avoid killing them. Just a couple. They need to mine my stone. Or something. I'm up in the air about these things. Six, 9. How many did I need? I think I needed 2 cloth to make the Pal workbench. Pal gear workbench. I'm kind of going minimal until I can set up a Vixie at a ranch to get my Pal spheres. And that's another one of the things I want to work on before the end of stream. So I got a couple of Cativas, we got a couple of Tansies, we got a couple... I should get another Pingullet. Because A, I need more ice organs, and B, Pal fluids, and C, I need another waterer. That can also work. And while I should catch at least one of everything, I'm only going to catch what is absolutely necessary, and a Cremis is great for wool production. Better than a frickin' lamb ball. So yeah. Alright. Just so they turn around and give me the time of day with a ice cube to the face. Might as well take 3, 2, get my 3rd here. And my 4th. Because these guys are a bit hard to get in these parts. They're pretty uncommon to the area. Okay, so I don't want to start catching lamb balls until I can actually catch them all in one outing. So anyway, heading back to base now. And this is not going to be the final location of my PAL box. My PAL box is actually the last thing I want to place in the structure, because I want it to be pretty much at the smack dab center of everything. And in order to judge that, I need to make sure I have a center of absolutely everything. Which right now I do not. Okay, that's enough. I need to make technology work for me. We're going to do breeding. We're going to do all sorts of cool stuff. It's going to be awesome. Automation to the max, because I am a lazy bastard. Lazy bastard streamer that hardly entertains. because I am new at it and hardly know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so we got our tansies, and I want them out doing their thing. I want my Cativas also doing their thing. Power of Gaia, why? Clumsy, okay, you're good. So you can be out and about doing stuff and thing. And these gals can come back with me. These guys are good for general purpose things, which is why I have them instead of all my Tombats out. Right, you're going to be planting. I need to be upgrading more of our capabilities. Starting with... Oh my god, I need more stone. It is a tragedy. Got some serious hang time. It's okay. I got this as well. Can I please swap it? Thank you. Need more stone, need more wood, need more. And I want an Eikthyr for the combat. For the beginning combat. I'm not going to be using them all through the playthrough. I'm just going to be using them pretty much in the beginning and not much anywhere else. So anyway, why I don't have Cativas in my party, even though it's a bonus to my carry weight, is because I already leveled carry weight and I don't really need any more at this point. And I'd rather have some combat pals in my party rather than work pals, because those are the ones I'm going to be summoning at any given time to do things. And they might have some perks to go along with that, but it's fine. See that? That charge, man. Here. Go. Give me a good user experience. Okay, you killed it. That was a bad user experience. God damn it. Yeah, right now I'm just looking for an Eikthyr to basically be my main combat pal. So I can do some combat things and not think much. Also, I do need Fox Sparks. Only one. And if I aggro multiple, it could get messy. 2 degree. Get in the ball. I just stare them down. I just stare them down until they're ready for the ball. Can I please not have to put an input in to get back to my game? Can it just be show, hide, everything? So there's another Vixie, but I'm kind of low on spheres right now. And I want to save some for an Eikthyr. That said, I should probably turn back for the Eikthyr deer because they're more frequent in the windswept hills area. I want that. I saw it and I want it. There we go. I'm also going to have to go hunting for a Nightwing because it's the earliest flying mount you can have. Sort of. And I kind of need one of those in order to get really overpowered real early with a few things. Start breeding pals and all that. That'll be later. Why do I keep going there? There's nothing for me there. The hell. So anyway, during some testing, I was able to basically lag out the ad that's being shown for the map. But that was like a bit of a fluke because I was running all sorts of things in the background, and that's not healthy for the game or the anything really. I don't want to have to make that a regular thing. So you're suffering with the ads along with me. No, I am not sponsored. This is just how the map works. I thought there was something here. Well, whatever. Go down to this one where I know there's something in it. I'd be falling right now. I would definitely be falling to my death. If not for the reduced stamina depletion rate. That I enjoy. You know, the ads might actually be making my game and the map run worse. Is the thing. But I don't have enough money per month to subscribe to his content patches and other garbage. It's $11 a month just for a freaking minimap on my screen without ads. And that's not the cheapest option. The cheapest option doesn't eliminate the ads. Which is kind of balls. For people like me who can hardly frickin' afford a new video card. That is actually worth a damn and can actually play this game at a rate that is consistent for streaming and for recording. Alright, standing up to stretch. Oh. Daydream can handle some of this. Yeah, I know, you defeated one. Alright, you can get in the ball now. You can take care of the rest. I'm not going to waste my blue balls on that. So I'm going to waste my green balls on that. Alright, so we got an Eikthyr. That's going to be my main combat pal from here on out. In theory. Because he charges extra good. His charge is real freaking good. And besides, you're gonna see the other three. You're gonna see the daydreams later when I transition to having a crew that is worth a damn. Right, we don't have enough wood still. And that was the main reason why I did the outing. I have ADD. Ignore me. Keep those. These. And we can put those in here. Although not really, I want them in here. And I want the medicines in here with the schematics. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Add more berries. Eat more raw meat. Alright, what we got? So, turn the map off, do stat enhancement, do some technology, weapon work, giga, fire, need more stone, need more wood, always. Don't even have enough wood for a stone farm. Let's just get enough wood for pretty much everything. Everything I could care to do today. I think one more tree should be fine. Okay. Stow this and think about various things I should do to make things better and more productive. Starting with a stone pit that I'm going to host over top of this, because I need the space. And I need the stone, obviously. Also need a PAL workbench and a statue of power to upgrade things, make things scalable. Also, sleep, because I don't want these guys to stop working. Do logging site too, I guess. Logging site here. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Okay, wood happening. Stone happening. PAL gear happening. Statue of power not happening. This is to be expected. Now you see, the Tombat is working on the stone pit because the stone pit is available. And the ore is right over there. And he should be working on the ore, but he's working on the stone pit instead. And he does that constantly. I don't want that to happen. I don't know how to fix it. Every mining pal prioritizes a stone pit for their work. And it's a pain in the ass. It's wrong. Should be the lowest priority thing. Either that or I should be able to set what my pals work on as a priority and what they don't. What they ignore. In fact, I want my tombats to take rests when they're not working on ore, and they don't rest when there's a stone pit. It's annoying, I hate it. Rant over. Alright. What do I need for a daydream necklace? Palladium. So let's go get that palladium. So I can get an army of loyal minions to throw shadow balls at things while I fight alongside my Eikthyr. In fact, let's get stone too, because I do need stone. I need a lot of stone for what's to come. And of course the tombats are going to get all that stone. So there is a benefit to having everybody focus on stone production, but it's not a sustained advantage. Why are you trying to kick my ass? Huh? You don't make sense. Ever. Level 10 Floppy? Why? Whatever, it's fine. So anyway, plan to do at least 2 hours of this kind of thing a day until I get some kind of income stream, whether it be outside of YouTube or not. Because Lord knows I need money to support my family. One income is not doing it. My brother's income alone is not doing it. And I've been out of a job for nearly a year. So it's time to start grinding at something. Might as well be this. Okay. And I can talk about all this serious shit on my streams because nobody's watching my fucking streams. It's gonna change when people start watching my streams, but for now, nobody's watching, nobody gives a shit. So I'm just gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I'm not gonna play music, I'm not gonna freaking play other videos in the background. Just gonna talk about weird, depressing shit. Because that's the direction I'm going into mentally. Because nothing I'm trying is working, and I want something to work. And it might as well be in a video game. Because I can make video games work just fine. Just can't make real life work fine. Not typically. And if you don't like my tone, fuck you. That's what I say. Where were you last month when I was trying to stream and struggling at it? Where were you? Where were any of you? I'm slipping and sliding into depression daily. Daily. And I'm bitter about it. All because I don't have a job. Because I don't have a profession. Because I'm trying to go through school and depression's getting in the way of me trying to finish. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to live like this, to think like this. But I can't help it. I can't be anybody else. I can't be more charismatic. This is what you get. Alright, these girls are getting on my nerves right now. So I'm just gonna... Dude! Get the fuck out of here. Can't you see I'm trying to work? Here, okay. Cool. Fox Sparks decided to leave me alone today. Very good. Alright. Right now, everything is dense. Everything is not well put together, but it will get better. We need a crusher. I want a crusher that probably will not fit into everything. Probably won't really fit here either. See if we can put it here. Like here. And then once that's down, upgrade the base a little more. Think about the other shit in my life. Hot Spring, Primitive Furnace, and Berry Plantation 2. Okay. Strong Strategist, fine. I want another frickin' waterer. We'll fix the ore generation situation when I start making stone foundations. Because I'm just at that stage right now where I'm fumbling through things, trying not to skip a beat or hang on a beat or something. Whatever the term is, whatever the frickin' Just calm down. Things will happen. Alright, so we need another berry plantation. It might as well be here. Kitty corner, I do not give a shit. We need a furnace, and it might as well be here, behind my shed. And we need, what else? Hot spring. Good thing we got a lot of frickin' PAL fluids to make this happen. I normally don't go out and try to get PAL fluids. But I really should, because they are needed for a lot of things. I normally don't think about PAL fluids or how I can get them easily, or it's a problem I have with trying to make things fit in my bases. High quality workbench, medieval medicine, and worker pals. Here, have another tansy. Food is fine. Medieval medicine, high quality. What do we need for those now? Nails. Nails. Okay. Smelt up all the ore then. We got tons. Combats can only rest and regain sanity in a hot spring, or they don't typically ever sleep, or by cooked food, which I'm going to have to be cooking food. Start with these. I'm gonna have to cook them by hand. And in theming with the stream, I will refuse to upgrade my work speed. Because I'm a lazy streamer, I don't want to put in more work than is needed. So there you go. Embrace the silence, because my throat's getting tired. I'm gonna have to get a tea at my next break. In fact, I might have to end stream, because I also need to get dinner, and I don't want to have the stream on for 5 minutes of nothing anymore while I figure that out. Plus, I need to do building of this base of stone that I envision. I also need to figure out a quick setup for how I'm going to build this base, because the trial and error thing is just not going to work this time. I can't just go out and get more of anything to make the frickin' buildings work. Alright, hold up. Foundations, stone, just stone. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought I'd need cement, like the defensive walls need. But no, it's not like that, thankfully. Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, it's okay if they slack off. It's just fine. They regain their sanity that way. And it means that I'm not putting in the resources to cure their sicknesses. Might have to look up things. Feeling down. Because of bad working conditions. And whose fault is that? You're the one working at the frickin' quarry 24/7. Out of your own volition, I might add. So fuck you. Probably put you in the box. You think you have problems? I have bigger problems. Because you're just a cartoon. But I'm a real person. Take frequent breaks, everybody. Take frequent breaks. More frequent than I used to do. 1 hour. Standing up after 1 hour is not enough. Your legs will thank you. Alright, let's bake some berries for the general public, shall we? Baking your berries helps soothe sanity woes in your workers, which is why I do it all the time now, because it's a nice, cost-effective way to feed your pals the right thing, relatively speaking. You know what? Help them with the wood. Go. No, don't stand on the fire. Thank you. Hello. I'm just here baking berries because everybody else is doing their thing, and the base is a mess right now, but it'll get better. Just starting out this playthrough. Big things will be afoot. Yeah, and my XP rate is turned all the way up, so I don't have to wait on various things. PFP? What is a PFP? Let's see. Got more of you. I also want to get a ranch set up, but I'm kind of short on space. So let's set up a ranch, even though we're short on space. Oh, profile. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what we get. We need ranch. They can work on that. I'm gonna get over here. Sub in the Vixie. She's going to be needed. Oh boy, she's going to be needed. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright. Vixie, get the fuck over here. I'm gonna milk you for all you're worth. Where the hell is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Good enough. Oh, it's a he. I don't really care. He, she, it's just labels. Labels that don't matter in a video game. Do about that many, let them work on it, do some repairs, etc., etc. Combat's having a snooze. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oh my god. Okay. Right. High quality workbench and medieval medicine. We'll get to that. Alrighty. Kind of stalling for time so these guys can get to work on giving me the stone I need to frickin' make the base what it should be. But I think we've got quite a bit of stone now, so maybe I can start placing foundations down in a manner that actually works. Okay. So what I actually want to do is clear out the floor as it is and assess where each of the copper nodes are respawning so I can better place my foundations around the area. Make sense? Clear as mud? Good. That said, I should really think about getting that high quality workbench going and making a metal pickaxe so I can get through all these ore nodes faster. Because I want to mine all the ore first and then move this stuff, then wait for them to come back or something. And that's all probably going to happen off stream. But for now, I'm just gonna put like a basic structural stone foundation thing off the beaten path so I can get things set up for later. That said, I should probably start that now. Now, I do have structure deterioration rate turned all the way down, so I can build pretty much anywhere. So I'm going to start here. At least for the basic do anything structure, and then I'm going to set the initial foundations that will wrap around the quarry area off stream, where I don't have to bore you with all the little details and all the mini movements I do that don't make a whole lot of sense to anybody. Yeah, I think that'll do. Or that one. Okay, first things first, chests. Probably around here. I kind of want it to be nearby the production areas. Get back in your ball. You're weird. I want plenty of these, so I don't have to worry about putting stuff somewhere just to get it out of the way. These boys. Medieval medicine. I'm gonna go down and get some frickin' paldium here. Oh, I should have dropped on the other side of the ridge. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Moving to the onward direction. La 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 la. Can you pick up the shit? Thank you. La 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 la. We got fragments. Yay, fragments. Okay. Now let's do some more building. Back at the base. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. We don't care. We don't care enough about that to nitpick the shit out of it. I basically created a gender-bent, smaller green giant. Because why not? Because nobody ever cared about your characters. Nobody. But I like proportions that are actually making sense, so I don't go completely wacky with it. Okay, so... Right, we need more wood. And I was right to hesitate on leaving trees behind, because the frickin' tansies aren't doing their jobs. Okay, so... Still need more nails. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Sorry, I don't typically talk too much, so my voice is getting a little hoarse. It's just how things are. Okay, don't have enough of that to do anything. Not yet. Not yet. Absolutely not yet. Maybe. But no. Just get this. Alright, I'll just leave that to be whatever the fuck it wants to be. Right, upgrades, people, upgrades. Cooler box, sphere workbench. We're not going to work on that until after this base is built. And this is not the base. This is only a lean-to until I can get the base built. Said I should probably put down a little more substantial thing. Here, then, right. Disassembly on all the things that don't really matter at the moment. Just pick it all back up. Okay, so you get these, and I guess this, I don't care. You're only going to have it for about a second. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter what orientation it has. As long as it's functional. I'm just going to make this one by hand because it's outside of the current base area. None of my pals can actually get to it, but that's fine. It's pretty simple to make. And they don't really need any part of it, so it's like, whatever. That said, they do need beds of their own. And that might as well be here, among other things. We're going to replace all of this. That's within the alignment of places I want to have. For now, it's going to be here, though. No, we're fine. Okay, so beds. Beds. They could be tightly clustered, it doesn't frickin' matter. They're only going to be here temporarily. And then there'll be something, or somewhere else. Somewhere else entirely. Let's get a move on. This, that, and that. Can you gents get out of the way, please? Gotta place more work for you to do. No. Better. Feeling down because of bad working conditions. Fuck you, you're a video game character. Suck it up, Buttercup. or get replaced. In fact, I'm just going to replace him right now. Who has the lowest sanity? That'd be you. It doesn't matter. Just put them all. Let's make a cremise here. Do the things. Make the wool. Have them do their thing over here. Don't really need these. Okay. Alright, I might need more foundation just to keep things tidy. Alright. Go ahead and figure out the food situation. Nails are not getting done. And I'm having to chop the wood myself because I sent everybody to work. That's a lot of stone. That's good. Stone is good. Especially when you want to make your castle out of stone. I mean, duh. Okay, these can get wrecked. This can come with me and get wrecked. These should stay for the moment because it's too damn heavy. These should come with me and get wrecked. Hold on. Maybe, I don't know. I think that can go in here, it's fine. Right. These... Actually, these can't go in here. And in fact, these should be in here instead. Yeah. These two. Well, no, these can come in here. This is fine. This is fine. These go there. Organizing. It is important. Alright, time for... Okay. I've got more carry weight than I thought I would need for the rough task of slow walking about the places for the things. I could just chunk these down here. Probably Statue of Power. Oh, has to be built within range of the base. That sucks. Here, how about that? He's turned the other way around. Better. Doesn't really matter exactly where it goes, but... Hey! Just doing Palworld things, you know? Preparing to move pretty much everything around to places that actually make sense. So I can actually set up my base instead of just leaving it out there. How about here? Food. Food is good. We're going to shove it in here. This is not the final location for any of these things. My pals are weird, but they fine. They just need to have more discipline. Running out of space rapidly. You know what? That's not a good spot. Fine. Logging can go here for now. Stone can go here for now, but I need to tilt it so I can actually build it within the area. All right. Pick up some stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. You. Here, work somewhere else. On something else, please. Thank you. I need thing. Should probably just done the rocky shelf because that is far away from the orientation area that I usually set up on these types of things. So yeah, I'm gonna try for that now because I never know what I want. It's a problem. try to hang this off the mountain just a bit. There. Yeah. All right, 1 minute break. So standing up, I'm gonna get a water. Be right back. Gonna check for my cat too. Hello. It's okay. Yeah. A couple. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's the hope. Okay. So just gonna build as far as I possibly can on this hilltop. So I can get things set up on the ground floor later. I also don't want to have any of the ore nodes even remotely restricted. And I did the measurements in a test world where basically I made sure that the space I was giving them was sufficient, and that space is roughly, let's see if I can identify the item. 3 of these wooden benches wide. So, just a showcase. So from the point just after it becomes impossible to place, it's 3 of these wooden benches wide for your foundation. And I don't want him to finish this. So, yeah. It's tighter than I thought it was. Now you can actually push that in about a half a bench before it prevents you from building there. So yeah. And why isn't this one being completed? Whatever, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna move it. Let's do some stairs so pals can get up. If they have to, which they are going to have to. You know what? This side of things is not really going to matter all that much. So I might just foundation as much of it as possible, regardless of what the ore on the ground is. But, I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation. Okay, how about this? Let's just continue the building project up here. Because I am beyond caring at this point about aesthetics. Oh, water. So good, so clean. So free of caffeine. I want my caffeine again, damn it. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. And these guys can clear out the entire frickin' field of ore. And that's okay, because I need to get that stuff cleaned out for various other reasons related to the build for this base. Yay, pick. Nails are almost done. Over full fracture, why? Okay, well, fine. We'll let you finish those two, and then you're going in the box. Where I ignore your existence. Catch another of your kind so they can fulfill the same task until they're burnt out. I'll work on this in the meantime. Well, yeah, just go. Go rest. Stop burning yourselves out, damn it. Stop obsessing over the ore if you have to rest. God. None of these pals know how to self-manage, I swear. They always burn their sanity down below 50% and not know what the fuck until they're sick and tired. Kind of like me. Alright, that's done. pick up everything from here and dismantle. That one's growing, leave it. Harvest. I'll help harvest. Okay, that's about as far as I want to go. You're still not done with that? Jeez. Okay, how about this then? Pick up all this. All this. What is the next thing? Cooler box and a sphere workbench. Which I could. And I think I will. There's that. Sphere workbench. Just to make sure I am upgrading at a fever pitch. Right. Okay. We're done yet? I think we're done, yeah. Cooking pot, a wheat plantation, and a mill that can wait. That can wait until phase 2 of this base. I'm probably only going to be doing this for a maximum of 4 hours this session, so. And then I'll probably burn myself out on the base building phase off stream, like I usually do. Because that's tons of fun, isn't it? Right. You don't need to plant that, nor that. Just pick up everything, take it somewhere, get rid of this. Take those, get rid of that. You can keep working on the ore. Please keep working on the ore. Okay, what do I need for a cooking pot? Perfect. Just make it. The fuck you doing? Dumbass. I don't need you right now. In fact, I need more of these guys to help with the base building operations and transport. Okay. Wheat plantation and a mill. Okay, so a ranch could go here-ish, although not really because it's very narrow and not all that great. Okay, how about this then? Yeah, and I just can't put it there because the space limitations. Right. You know what, just keep that one there. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to work. Okay. Things are good for the most part. Aside from that. All right. Okie dokie then. Alright, what I need more of is stone, and you're not giving it to me with this. So let's put the stone production down here. And not think about wood production until later. Till we actually have the space I need to put that shit down. Also, this terrace idea wasn't that good of an idea. It's mainly taking up space and resources and not doing its job because the pals can't get onto it for some reason. Okay. See about a place to put the ranch, I guess. Not that, not that we entirely need it at the moment. Yeah, we don't really need it at the moment. I mean, sure, it's producing wool and all the other stuff, and it's fine, I guess, but not that important. Not for this stage. Let's move this thing. Put the stone pit here instead. At all possible? Should be. Statue of Power can go nowhere because that's more important for me than anything else. So screw the rest. Okay, that's fine. We can probably just put our ranch pals away and bring out our nocturnal helper bots to pick up what everybody else leaves behind. Get rid of the ranch for now. We will set up another ranch. It's just not going to be here. Okay. Get rid of that side of things because I need to measure some areas. Several moments. These guys are doing things. Not in a satisfactory manner, but in a manner that's as close as it's going to be. What are we up to? Okay, I need enough space to do my measurements. Right now I don't have that space. Okay, and right now this is so far off the beaten trail that it's actually more of an area to temporarily put everybody's beds. So let's go ahead and do that. 5. Fine. All right, everybody, you don't have to all be here. Just wrap it up. Come on. Thank you. All right, and that's 10 beds, all prepared. Let's get rid of these. And think about moving that too. Because if all these boys are going to be doing is mining stone, I want them mining stone, then going to sleep. Mining stone, then going to sleep. And that also means I need a hot spring. If I can please put the hot spring down, that would be fantastic. Here. I'm gonna need a lot of stone for this. Good, I can get rid of that. Looks about right for putting things together. Might as well do a wooden crate here. So they're not walking as far to drop things off for the project. Should probably move that too. Actually, I might want to scooch this back a little, relatively speaking. That's not going to work. All right. All right. Trying to think how I want to make the temporary base a bit more compact. because these foundations are over here actually going to be a problem in the future. So I can't have any of them. Because the snapping of the foundations will interfere with my measurements. All right, I'm just gonna stand for a few seconds then. Okay. What is it, kitty? Here. Better. All right, get a new berry plantation down. Here. Wait for everybody to clear out. Tansy, what the fuck? Thank you, Tansy. Can you fuck off? Thank you. food basket. Growing, watering, okay. I'll wait until it's planting and then dismantle. All right. Wheat plantation and a mill. Does it matter? Hardly. Why the fuck do they want to go outside the area so damn much? They just dumb? go. All right. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, this will happen by default, so I'm just gonna leave it to stew. Whatever. While I dismantle the rest of this. Wasn't the best placement. Okay, and I should move my bed too. Okay. Alright, and we don't really need all the crafting stations at this time, so it's a whatever kind of thing until we get the actual base up and running. Okay. Now what we want is to clear out all of these. Can my hotkeys stop messing with me for a second? Probably. Hopefully. Thanks, lads. I just want to make sure that they are full size when I do get around to laying down the foundations. And I don't know which ones the Tombats have worked on and which ones they haven't. So just breaking them down entirely and letting them respawn is a better choice, in my opinion. Also, I need to collect more Cativas. Well, actually, no, I think I'm good on Cativas. I just need to box the Tombats, because they will try to work on the ore sometimes. Maybe not all the time, but some of the time. And probably skew my results for what size of ore goes and what plan and whatever. Ooh. In fact, I think I might call them back now. No, they're actually doing stone, so never mind. I just don't want them coming over when everything is mostly prepared and one ore node spawns in and then they merrily come over and hit it. And I wasn't noticing. And so they reduce its size by mining it. Because the sizing of it is important for the measurements I do. Great. Okay, boys, you're done. Get in the box. Gonna put this one out there, screw it, another frickin' penguin out there too. And everybody can do everything that they really want to do, I guess. Alright, one thing I actually need. Repair bench. Okay. Let's go to bed. first respawn has occurred. I did reduce the interval for respawning resources, so these things are expected. And I might as well take these. Fuck that thing. Now, I don't think the PAL box is close enough to any of the nodes to prevent them from spawning, so we just let that happen. Slow walking, because I don't have a grappling hook. Nor the ability to make it. I might make metal armor, and then probably call the stream. Because the measuring process I go through for these is a pain in the ass. Although it mainly uses wood foundations because those actually have pillars underneath the platform that indicate angle and orientation of various things I want to measure, so I'm going to be using those for my measurements instead of stone platforms for now. But once I get the proper grid of active things, should be fine. Should be fine to swap out for stone. Right, metal. Metal equipment. We could put this here. Thanks, boys. And ladies. Get my helmet. Looks like the respawns are happening pretty good. I'll be able to measure soon. Probably after dinner. So yeah, this, I guess, is my first official stream on YouTube, which I gotta say is interesting. The other ones have been tests only. So I hope you liked it. If you stopped by, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Or leave a comment on this video when it becomes a VOD, effectively. I plan to do this like 4 hours out of my day until I secure some kind of revenue stream for me and my family. Not necessarily from YouTube, just in general, whether it be getting another job or actually being monetized on this channel. We'll see. We will see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn this kind of thing into a career or not. It's still up in the air at this point. I'm trying to juggle so many things all at once, including school and finances in general. Unemployment insurance stopped coming in like months ago, so there isn't much for me to tap. Public welfare side of things. I live in America. And I can't live anywhere else. At least not now. Anything else would cost too much money to move and establish. At least for now. Shit. Oh. I don't have any flame organs. Fuck. Well, we can figure that out later. Alright, so I am going to stop stream. Make sure this video gets uploaded. Then come back, do the measuring I want to do for the world, provided all the ore nodes spawn in. Seems like there's one left that has yet to spawn. I'm pretty sure there are 8 ore nodes here. It's kind of why a lot of people choose it over other locations. That and the ability for it to be immune to raids, basically. Which I just turn raids off, so I'm not very much sold on that aspect. But it's a consideration to make, for certain. Anyway, I'm just messing around now. Learning some things for stuff purposes. And ensuring that I don't get any visitors. And no escapees. So yeah, it's been an interesting start. Well, quote-unquote interesting. And I will continue this tomorrow. Just gonna get to the title screen here so I can do my outro. Thank you for stopping by. You have brightened my day with your presence, whoever you were. I wasn't expecting to get any viewers during this stream, but it helps. It helps a lot to bolster my confidence that you come to look at what I'm doing. And just in general, say hi. So if you like this video after it's been uploaded, like and subscribe to the channel. There will be more to come with this playthrough and playthroughs of some other games. I'm pretty much obsessed with Palworld at the moment, though. So if you like Palworld, like watching it, come by, hang out. Let me feel good about myself, I guess. Despite everything having gone to shit. But, yeah. Thank you. More to come.